Hello, my loves. Welcome back. I finally feel like today is the day that I take you through to meet your higher self. I will be your guide to meet that version of you. And what is our higher self for anyone that maybe it's their first time or maybe you've connected 100 times? Your higher self is the version of you that resonates at unconditional love, pure unconditional love. They are the version that lives in the present, that lives in the frequency of abundance, seeks love, but also gives love in every moment, in every way. It is the version that is our truest form of our soul. They are our soul embodiment, and they guide us every single day. They are with us every single day. And so I lit the candle with the intention of me guiding you to connect to your higher self. And just to recap, you can either sit or you can lay down or you can stand if you prefer standing. If you lay down and you fall asleep, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if you fall asleep, trust that you have met your higher self in the dream space and that it was magical. And if you're sitting like me, that's okay too. And if you stand, that is just fine as well. And so some background behind meeting the higher self, how I'm going to do it, just so you have an idea before I start, is that we are going to breathe into our hearts first, which is right here, right in the center of our chest. And then we're going to connect to Gaia. We're going to move through the energy centers. I'll call them out during the meditation. And if you don't know what an energy center is, that's totally fine. I will guide us through. We'll connect to Mother Earth, who will support us in keeping us grounded. And then we will connect to Source, whether that's God, whether that's whatever deity or whatever name you have for all that is. We'll connect and we'll connect back in our heart. And then from there, we will shoot up into our 13th chakra. I'll count it out. You can sense, feel, or imagine it. And we will meet our higher selves. And I will walk us through it every step of the way. You're not doing this alone. And with that, grab your crystals, grab your incense, whatever you want. Light it. Light your candle. Like I said, I do the candle practice because I open up the meditation with our intention, and then I blow out the candle as closing out the meditation, closing out the intention. So, are you ready? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So what I want you to do is close your eyes. We are going to take 3 breaths into our heart space, the center of our chest. Ready? 1. Breathe out. And I just want you to notice where the breath goes when you breathe in. Notice the tension leaving your body. 1 more. On the next breath, I want you to travel down to your root, right at the base of your spine. and land in that space. So sense, feel, or imagine, bring your awareness down to the base of your spine. And sense, feel, or imagine a cord getting ready to shoot out into the center of the earth, into the crystalline core. In and shoot it out. Down, 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 down. And there. Connected into the core of Mother Earth. And just notice these roots coming off of your cord and diving deeper and deeper and deeper into Mother Earth, allowing her to support us on this journey to keep us grounded. And just take a moment and notice how supported you feel. Your roots going deeper, maybe going wider, or both. And to just allow whatever unfolds to be. She is here to hold us. She is here to make sure that we are on the ground. And on our next breath, we come back up to the base of our spine, knowing that she's holding us. So breathe in. And we're at our root chakra, which is the base of our spine, and we start to bring her energy up through to our heart space slowly, moving up through the womb, right underneath our belly button, that space, our hips, and then we move through to right above our belly button, the solar plexus, filling up every single cell, every single part of that space, moving through to our heart space in the center of our chest, feeling her support through our arms, moving on up through the fingertips and the wrists and the arms, straight into our throat and our chest, filling Mother Earth, holding us up through our face and our ears, into our third eye, right between our eyebrows, up to our crown. She is here holding us and loving us and protecting us. And now we move back down into our heart space, breathing in and breathing out. And now we will connect to Source. And so what I want you to do, I want you to breathe in and sense, feel, or imagine the breath at the crown chakra at the top of your skull. So breathe in and move up to your skull, your crown chakra. And to just notice, maybe you have some tingling, maybe some heat, or maybe it just feels a little different. You notice the subtle changes. And now I want you to sense, feel, or imagine that this white light from the center of the universe the frequency of unconditional love, pure white energy coming down into that part, into that chakra, opening your field, moving through your body, starting at the top of the skull, moving through the center of your forehead, between your eyes, down through your face, moving through the jaw, all the way through the neck and the throat, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, through your heart and your lungs and your gut. This white light just purifying the energy, moving down through your womb, right below your belly button, right to the base of your spine at your root. And then you sense, feel, or imagine this energy intertwining with the energy of Mother Earth, Mama Gaia. And you just notice that they embrace one another. These two frequencies love each other. They resonate at unconditional love, and they support one another. And they are here supporting you. On the next breath, I want you to come back to your heart space, in between your breasts, in the middle of your chest. So breathe in, breathe out. And I want you to take a couple breaths here to just really sink into this space, into your heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And in this space, feel how connected and protected you are from above and below, from heaven, from source, whatever name you want to give, and on earth. You are connected, you are protected, and you are loved. And on the next breath in, I want you to sense, feel, or imagine an elevator, a golden elevator right in front of you. Breathe in, breathe out. And this elevator is so beautiful. You walk inside and you sense, feel, or imagine that this elevator is going to take you to meet your higher self. You've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Your soul has been yearning to meet your higher self. And so you notice there's a button, and you sense, feel, or imagine pressing that button. There's only one place it's going, and it's taking you to your higher self. And on the next breath in, we take a big breath in, and we shoot up to our 13th chakra, through the crown, through the soul star, through the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ding, ding, ding on the elevator. And we sense, feel, or imagine the doors opening. And we walk through into our 13th chakra. And we just take a moment to observe. What does it feel like here in this chakra? And then we take a breath in, and our higher self appears. Maybe they're a little ways away from you, or maybe they're right in front of you. But just become the observer. Notice how you feel around them. Notice how they come with such pure hearts. And just take a moment to sense, feel, or imagine them in front of you. What does that version look like? Maybe they're trying to whisper something to you. Or maybe they're just staring at you and you're staring at them. Just notice. There's nothing right or wrong. Maybe you don't see anything at all, but just trust that there is a feeling. Just know that they are here to guide you, to love you, to connect you to your soul. And as we're in front of our higher self, or maybe they're a little ways away from you, and if you feel comfortable, put your hand out. And it's okay if you're not ready yet. It's okay if you're just wanting to observe. But if you're ready, sense, feel, or imagine their hand connecting with your hand. And just allow whatever messages or whatever feelings or whatever visions come through, if any at all, just allow that to take place. Just trust that whatever's being communicated is for your highest good, because it is for your highest good. And we take a breath in, and we let go of their hand, and we stand in front of them, and they stand in front of us, and we bow to each other. We say thank you for allowing us to meet. And maybe they say thank you back, or maybe there's nothing said at all. But I want you to trust that whatever happens is what you are allowing in this moment, what you're ready for. Your higher self will never give you anything that you are not ready for. Only the things that you are. And so we put our hands on our chest, and we have such gratitude for this special moment. We say thank you. And we turn back to our golden elevator. And we walk inside. And there's only one button, and that button is going to take us back to our heart space. So sense, feel, or imagine you're in the elevator pressing the button. We take a deep breath in, and we shoot down into our heart space. Through the crown, through the third eye, through the throat, into our heart space. Ding, ding, ding. And the door is open, and we walk out of the elevator, and we are in our heart. Take a deep breath in and out. And I just want you to take a moment here and to just allow yourself to relax. To just be in your heart space for a moment. Just allowing the experience of meeting your higher self to unravel a little bit. For the information to just sink in. And I want you to take a breath in, take a breath of gratitude, and on the breath out, release whatever needs to be released. You don't need to put a name to it. You don't need to identify what you're releasing, but just know that on the breath out, it's gone. So breathe in and breathe out. And now I want you to come back into your consciousness. To subtly start wiggling your toes, moving your hands, feeling your body, slowly rocking back and forth, coming back to your body. Taking a couple breaths in, maybe moving a little bit. And then open your eyes when you're ready. That was such a beautiful experience. I'm so thankful I could be your guide. The higher self is the most amazing guide that we could ever have. They are the most loving parts of us. They are unconditional love. And the more that we connect with them, the more that we allow them to guide us, the more soulful our life is. And soulful is what I'm here for. It's what I want to bring to this earth. And so thank you for allowing me to guide you today. It was such a beautiful experience. And if you feel called, tell me about your higher self. I would love to hear about it. You can find me on Instagram or comment here if you want. But I send you off with so much love, so much light, And just, I want the best for you. I really do. And I get emotional because I want each and every one of us to connect with our soul, because there is so much darkness out in this world, and we are the ones bringing light to it. We are the ones not subscribing to whatever's being pushed at us. And so I am going to pull a card with our higher self. I have the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I'm really excited. Let's see what message our higher self has for us today. Oh, looks like that one. Ooh. Truth. Man, that is such a beautiful card. Look at that. Oh. Okay, let's see what the guidebook has, but honestly, this card has been coming up a lot for me, so let's see. Okay. Let's see. Trust, nope, truth. So it's called Song of the Wind. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth, but once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and you can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. I love that, because our higher self is the truest form of us, speaking our truth, not subscribing to what isn't for us, to what doesn't fill our soul, to what doesn't make us feel abundant. Our higher self is abundance. And I'm even getting tripped up saying that. Our higher self is abundance. They're not afraid to do things differently. They're not afraid of anything, because they are true to who they are, and they know not everyone, not everything, and not every place is for them, and they're not afraid of that. They radiate at unconditional love. They only want the best for themselves and for those outside of them. There is no I am better than you. There's none of that toxicity. Just purity, pure truth, pure love, and pure authenticity. That is your higher self. That is your soul. And thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. It was the best. It really was. It was very powerful. I could feel everyone's higher self. Got some powerful higher selves in there, so I just love that. And I'm going to blow out the candle on camera so we know that it is closed and that you are safe and that you are protected. I close this out and I send this message off, this meditation off, with the utmost love and beauty and peace to anyone that watches it I want nothing but the best for each and every single one of you. And so it is. I love that. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming to Medicine of the Soul. I love each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day, or night, or year, or month, whatever.